Welcome to Story Ideas on the Fly, where we choose a random prompt from a hat and try to develop it some. Three sisters set out to save the world from an alien invasion with their unparalleled and dangerous skills in cooking, fashion design, and childcare.
Okay.
Okay, cooking,
Hold on,
fashion
it
design,
said alien
and
invasion,
Yes,
correct?
alien
Yes,
invasion.
alien invasion.
So does that mean that we're going with some
This
kind of alien
definitely-
invasion where one of the major problems the aliens have is that they've all been cloned for like 40 generations, so they don't actually know what these things feel like anymore, and so they've just been bred for war, effectively?
Possibly.
Well, the
This is
real
very
question.
fairy tale vibes because a lot
Yeah.
of fairy tales, the female, at least if the protagonist is a girl, she solves the problem not through power and strength, but through her wits and her,
Okay, cooking, fashion design, and childcare. Why would these be helpful against aliens? Perhaps you've got aliens where the problem is their society has
In
fallen
decline.
apart, right? And so they don't
Yeah, that was the
understand.
idea of the
Right,
cloning.
that's what you're saying. They don't understand. They don't understand.
Yeah,
a
but
lot of
that's
this.
but if they're invading, then it's not like you can just go over and say, "Here, let us teach you how to fix these things."
Right.
Well, it doesn't necessarily say. Well, it does say
Alien
set
invasion.
out. They set out to save the world.
Yeah. So, this is a hard one.
What if they get what if they find? What if during an alien invasion they steal a spaceship from one of these aliens and figure out uh how to go home, how to head back to the alien planet or their mothership or whatever it is, and now that might be a little crazy.
Different here. Okay, so let's set this sci-fi, right?
Obviously.
Okay, obviously, because we got a thing. So we got in, and there have been there's you could have a war going on between planets or you could not here, but you've got some kind of tension. It doesn't have to be war between some planets. And these three girls are traveling, right? So they are
save the world from an alien invasion.
Right.
It doesn't say that there is currently one going on.
Right. But there could be, there could not be. That's kind of what situation you want there. But I would like something so that the home planet is kind of occupied and isn't even really going to be that aware that this alien invasion is coming from, because they're at war, they're out, they've got some crisis on the planet, something. So these girls are traveling to another planet, and on their way they find out these aliens are coming. And they going, what can we do? How can we stop this? Our world will not be able to deal with this. What can we do? So instead of deciding, they don't have the power to fight. They got one ship. They don't have the power to fight.
Yeah.
But the aliens look human enough that they can pass for them. So they infiltrate the ship. What are they going to do? They're going to infiltrate the ship, and they're going to go on, and they're going to be cooks. They're going to be, I'll repair, So they go into the kitchen. That's where they first start. They all go into the kitchen, and maybe one of them is a really loves to cook, and another one's in fashion design.
I said it says three things. We might as well take each of them.
Yeah, each of them have one specialty.
And so now they're going in and they're infiltrating the ship, and they're going to be able to talk to people just by doing some of those things, like, oh, I'm here to repair your uniform. Oh yeah, I actually ripped it so I could come in and talk to you. I caused the damage, but I'm not going to tell you that. Or I'm going to, anyway, if we're doing cloning and going, no, they don't really have this concept of how do we raise the kids
raising
so much,
kids or having a.
And so I think that they can come in and infiltrate and start changing
kind of
the
tame
society,
the beast, as it were, tame the.
Yes.
So this is a Beauty and the Beast type of story.
But on a massively
massive
large
scale.
Yeah,
I do have some questions, though. If this alien race is one that is this advanced, why would they still have cooks? Why would
Because
they?
synthesized
don't.
food would taste nasty.
Oh,
Why
maybe
would they
they
care?
don't. Maybe their food is all garbage, and so so the sister starts cooking up a home cooked meal, and all of a sudden these aliens are going,
This is good.
Okay, that actually makes
Or
sense.
if they don't want to, if we don't want to have them look like the aliens, they could.
please spawn children with me.
have, if they
Sorry.
it's okay. So one of
The
the
sad
things
thing
we
is I
could
could
do,
see that.
if this other race looks alien, they could actually go they could go on the ship and kind of they could set out to try to we're going to contact this ship.
Yeah.
We're going to talk to them and see if we
Come out
can
as
negotiate.
ambassadors.
Right. We're gonna see we're going
They
to see
could
if we
be
can
ambassadors.
negotiate with you and get you to not do this. And they capture them and they're going, okay, wait, we better think really quick. How are we gonna stay alive? No, you need us. This food that you're giving us, it's awful. Let us help you. That
they're
uniform,
in prison with this
that
food. This is
uniform, how you
terrible.
keep doing this, and it's so I could help it make it fit better. I could,
In fact, they could
and
throw him in the prison and they could be going, this food is terrible. No. This food is actually terrible. Let me show you. And then she starts cooking up a home cooked meal and the prison guards are like, we love you so much. And then before you know it, everyone's heard about their food and they're coming in saying, please cook for us. And so they're cooking food. And then and then the one who kind of goes, this uniform's all wrong. Let's see if we can.
I mean, this uniform, sure, it's perfectly fitted because it's designed for the clone's own aesthetic, but it really doesn't show anything about you. Come on, let's show some individuality.
this kind of has a bit of a vibe of the Joseph in Egypt, where he gets thrown in prison and then builds himself up.
Yeah. Well, here's what we do.
Mhm.
If this, since we're going with a more clone-esque type warrior race, it could be that there are the people in charge of this race are conquerors, and so they go around conquering planets, and that's how they've been getting resources and basically sustaining their race. But what happens is the grunts on the low levels don't really get any input in this. They just get told, hey, you're attacking this planet now. And so what happens is with these three women who they captured, start showing them, and they could start almost like a revolution.
That sounds like fun.
One thing I would like, because you're going to like these, they're going to make these people, these aliens, someone you're going to like.
Yeah.
Initially they may look a little hard and they may coming to invade, but they may not really be coming to invade. We want to annihilate everybody. They just may be wanting to come invade, going,
we know nothing
we
else.
got chased out of our planets. We got chased out because someone big and bad is after us.
You could do
and
that.
so you could have someone big and bad is after us, or someone big and bad is over us.
I like big and bad is over us because it fits more with, because if you have someone big and bad after them, then you have to kind of end the whole story with, I mean, the story will have to probably end in some kind of physical fight, and these girls can't fight at all, and that's an important thing.
I do kind of like it both ways, because either way could work, because if you have we're running from this other big bad thing, it might show, hey, we've cloned ourselves and bred ourselves for war, and we're so strong and stuff, and then it's like, wait, no, actually we fight better when we have loved ones and children and people we're fighting for. And
that would work.
When we have something worth living for. Or you could do it, with
So yeah, the big problem with the outside force being the big bad is the soldiers who will fight in the final battle are these aliens. And so if you establish at the beginning or in the backstory that this is an enemy that they can't beat, it's not like you can just give them a power up. It's not like, because last I checked, eating home cooked food didn't turn me into Superman. So
no, but you've also never had to eat off a synthesizer your whole life, so maybe
true,
they do get healthier and stronger.
I doubt it's going to make that huge of a difference. And
good point.
I do get what you're saying.
So you're either going to, so if you go with that route, you'd have to basically find an explanation for why. Now it could just be a motivation type thing, or a few other things.
Literally-
But I think it's slightly easier if you
Here's
go with
something we
the
could
someone
do.
over them is evil.
Once
Yeah, I
we
like that.
get,
They're
but once we
orders.
get these people, going, oh, okay, integrating in, learning some things. Now, what we could do is we could have them have something that would be helpful to the world that these girls are from.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be helpful to them, and so they, yes, you want it to be Earth or you want it to be
Sounds
another
like it
planet.
should be
I don't
Earth.
care. So
Sounds like an
something
alien
will be
invasion story.
helpful to, yeah, but you can have other places invaded besides Earth.
That is
So,
true.
I'm sure
True.
other planets get invaded. Okay, so anyway, so now they're coming in,
Point
and
me.
what was I saying? I totally forgot. Okay, so
You're
now
saying the humans and the aliens
right, so
that
they
we're
can
going
end up
to invade
working
could end up
together
working together.
because whatever is after them could not
Mhm.
just be after them; it could be after, and so
Yeah.
they could end up working together.
That could
And
be a lot
then
of
you get to
fun.
pull in some human soldiers, which gives you some
Opportunities for love story.
Yes, opportunity for a love story in there too.
Speaking of love stories, I think your fashion design girl does do fashions and uniforms and stuff, but I think one of the things she does is while she's coming in and and helping these soldiers express their individuality, she's also giving them love advice and going, yeah, that
Okay, the-
female that female cadet over there, you think she's cute? Yeah, she. Well, I'm
If Michael's
told she
riding
really
it,
likes this color.
if Michael's riding it, she'll have very soft tentacles. Right?
No, this is the design idea I was going with.
Oh,
Uh-uh.
reptilian. Okay.
I was
Okay,
going more
whatever the
exoskeletal
style.
combined with the scales.
Oh,
but
insectoid. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Not
point
quite
being.
insectoid because it's not a true exoskeleton.
Anyway, moving on.
We're not developing
Okay.
that deep just yet.
All right.
Oh, and you're one who does childcare, so since they've been cloning for all these years, they don't really do childcare in the normal sense because they've just been breeding super soldiers. So your girl who learns childcare can actually, or who is good at childcare, is actually teaching them not just to watch the kids, but she's actually helping them, find reason to fight and,
Yeah,
helping
developing
them.
Well, I think
They're
They're
too,
helping
she's,
with bonds.
she's going to teach things. She's going to come in and go, hey, you want to play catch? What's that? All they know
Yeah.
is the one thing.
We
So
All they know
Train.
is kill.
kill,
We've been
train.
training, and it's like, you can play with a ball. What do we
You
do with
can.
this?
Yes.
Are we supposed to destroy it?
Why is my face suddenly doing this?
No, here.
Never done that before,
No, look. You throw it to one of your friends here, like this. Okay, now you try it with
And
him.
they tried to destroy it. Oh.
No, don't try to knock him out with it.
That
Okay.
could be
Why
fun.
not?
It could be cute. It could be
Okay.
fun. You could have some really fun scenes with this. Yes, it would eventually be nice to get some human.
So we have villains.
Humans
Yeah, I
involved
would
in
like
this
to get
too.
some humans involved. So I'd like this big threat. Personally, I would make this big threat a huge threat that is not just a threat to that alien race, but a threat to the humans too.
To all.
So that
Yeah, that's
humans
the other
have to
reason
look at
I
it.
think having the leadership be the corrupt would be because that's a threat not only that's a threat to both parties instead of just to those aliens.
Yeah, it
Well,
could go either way. Though.
Either
You
way.
could do that
Either way is fine.
The
We
point
can go
is,
either
if
way.
you're creating an outside
Which
threat,
would you
it's
like better? Do you
a little
want? Would you
harder.
rather see the heads of this alien race be the bad guys, or would you rather see a bigger alien
a different
invasion
alien
coming?
race being the bad guys who's going to wipe.
Yeah,
Gonna wipe
let
out
us know
everybody.
in the
So
comments. Tell us what you think.
Also, if you have any specific ideas for what this outside threat could be.
Yeah, we'd also let's see, but we have okay.
We have some idea of our characters. We have some idea for a villain. We have two different ideas for a villain.
That's right. We have.
I mean, you
a
could have
world.
both. You could have the people in charge of this
We have
alien
potential
invasion
for
are really
a love
bad.
story.
Or
'cause
you
can
have
get
so
it-
the people in charge of this invasion are actually a completely different species.
And you could do that too.
That's right.
Lots
an
of
option.
options for villains. All right.
Okay, so
We
lots
have-
of options for villains. We're
We
not
have
gonna.
characters. We have some plot. Do we have love story?
Well,
We
if you
could.
go with the
If you
humans are
want.
going to work with them, then yes, because then you can bring some soldiers in.
Mhm.
And at that point, when they see this and they know this other is coming, they know this other threat is coming, they're going to assign a few bodyguards to these girls.
That is
So
true.
I think we have a
I
potential
personally
for that.
think it sounds cuter if we have it so that the girls are more helping the aliens figure that stuff
Get
out.
love. You can do
You
both.
you could.
They're
Oh
not
yes,
mutually
you can
exclusive.
match up some cute
Which would
little
actually
alien
mean
couples.
that if I were doing
Have
it, I'd
all
probably
these
end up
girls-
making it so that the aliens themselves are hermaphroditic.
You are so weird. Okay,
Anyway,
Let's keep it to normal boy girl.
okay.
Maybe.
Anyway, on that note, feel free to tell us what you would do with this and give us more ideas for your hat. And hey, if you have any good recipes for our cook or good fashion designs, feel free to drop them in the
Give
comments
us
too.
your ideas. We'd
How
love
would
to hear
you
them.
design a dress for an insectoid?
We'll see you next time.